Okay, so this video is about a cursed video game that is called Misfortune, and there's .gb at the end of it, just as like a, I guess, usually creepypasta stuff has that with like video games specifically anyways. But yeah, I guess I will be talking about like the story and everything, and the gameplay, and the side effects if you play this game, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, let's get on with it. So the story is the player controls what appears to be a young boy in a strange gothic building. After brief exploring, the player is confronted by a malevolent being, despite the character never identifying itself. Some people uh, citing notable similarities, claim that it may be a representation of some kind of devil creature. Upon meeting the mysterious creature, a dialogue box will appear with the text, "I exist within the very fabric of reality. Do you want to challenge me?" This is followed by a yes or no choice. Should the player choose yes, the being replies, "Then let's begin." And the gameplay is, some type of maze-like game. And so the player is transported to a series of maze-like rooms, each filled with pit drops, locked doors, keys, and traps. The objective for the player is to progress through each room by either reaching the stairs to the next level or solving another kind of puzzle. This can include answering riddles or choosing correct doors or pathways. The most well-known example of this is in a level where 4 small cabins are shown on screen. A dialogue box will appear that reads, "Choose wrong and misfortune will befall your loved ones. Are you ready to play?" Should the player ever make a mistake throughout the game, the screen will cut to black before showing a more detailed image of the demon, along with a dialogue box reading, "I am God here," and it appears to be blood stylized writing. And there are also these side effects. So rumors pertaining to the game's alleged harmful effects began to surface on the internet around the late 1990s. Players claimed to have begun experiencing ongoing depression and dread shortly after losing and seeing the game over screen. Once prominent members of the online forums who told such claims are thought to have died or disappeared when they suddenly became inactive without warning. Heated discussions soon dominated these forums for some time, but the mystery never seemed to be getting any closer to being solved. Some wrote the whole thing off as being tasteless practical joke. Other believes the viewing of the image of the evil character after losing the game can really cause a player to experience misfortune, as the game antagonist promised. Soon people began to speculate that the eerie soundtrack of the game was the cause. And so the soundtrack is supposed to be cursed. And the soundtrack is the song that you have been listening to the entire video. So, have fun with that, I guess. So, yeah, it plays whatever creepy song in the background, and it's, unsettling with, always like how these kind of game creepypastas go. So, if you're gonna try to find this game, then, it might be a little hard to if you're trying to find it on purpose. So searching for playable cartridges online is futile because none exist. In fact, most of those who have played it directly hadn't sought out looking for it, but rather stumbled upon it by accident. So if you look for it, so you're probably not going to find it. But if you're not looking for it, you might stumble upon it by accident. According to the first-hand account, certain copies of various Game Boy titles contain Misfortune in its entirety. So the means of accessing it through these games vary, but technically involves exploiting glitches or using cheating devices, although some have detailed what they had done to trigger a misfortune to start. Attempts by others using the same methods have always failed. Another common observation was that many of the sprites in Misfortune had been copied from its host games. So, yeah, Misfortune is known to be integrated into the following games: Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, Pokemon Red, Spud's Adventure, among a couple others. And yes, you can find this game within a few other games that are on Game Boy. So yeah, that's kind of what it is. It's basically this creepy little, I guess, demon dude who's not actually that creepy. And then he tries to haunt you, I guess, and make you have misfortunate things. So yeah, I guess that's kind of it. That's kind of all we have here. I guess I'll put the links in the description for you guys to see if, you want to know anything else about this game creepypasta. But yeah, anyways, I guess that's kind of it for this video. So yeah, bye.